Hello, welcome to the launch of MacWanderings, the weird, wonderful, wacky and worrisome travel adventures of David
and Dale.
MacGregor.
25 chapters of our adventures across this amazing planet. Places like Jerusalem and Israel, Outer Banks of North Carolina, the center of Australia, Iona, Scotland, Singapore, Canada. We could go on. We like our travels, don't we?
We sure do.
We like our travels, and we've been not only blessed along the way, but very often surprised at ending up with experiences that we would have never imagined.
You see, MacWanderings is not your normal travel book. You see, many, perhaps you, have been blessed to have travelled to many of the same places we have, and you too have been blessed by that experience. Weird, wonderful, wacky and worrisome travel adventures. Well, imagine catching a bird while fishing in North Carolina, surviving a hair-raising taxi drive from Jerusalem to Bethlehem, finding yourself in a cannibal's stew pot, a humongous cannibal's stew pot in Port Vila, Vanuatu. And that's just 3 of the 25 chapters, with heaps of pickies thrown in. MacWanderings comes in 2 formats, a paperback hard copy or ebook, an EPUB file, as used in the likes of Kindle or a Kindle app on your iPad, which is what I use. Maybe you do too, or in the likes of Apple Books. More about that later.
So what can we expect in MacWanderings? Here's a sample of one of the chapters called Got Each Other's Backs. Sydney, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, September 2022.
Well, reading from that chapter called Got Each Other's Back. We just love cruising. More and more people do these days. We've been blessed to have cruised many times, initially to Alaska in 2013, and then cruises from Brisbane, Australia to Cairns in far north Queensland, around New Zealand to places like Vanuatu and New Caledonia, and most recently from New York City to the Canadian maritime provinces of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. There's just something, especially if you get a good cruise deal and having day after day after day, when you can either burn the candle at both ends 24/7, and believe me, some do, or simply to do nothing.
Throw in amazing food, great entertainment, relaxation opportunities, and all manner of shore excursion options, and it all shapes up rather well. Pretty cruisy, in fact. Our September 2022 cruise gave us 3 consecutive days to get off our massive Carnival Magic ship, step ashore and check out the sights and sounds of the locality where we berthed. Day 1 was St. John, capital of New Brunswick province. Sunny skies, booked on the Grey Line pink bus. Imagine a pink, bright pink London double-decker. The pink because part of every fare went to cancer research. Well, we began our tour of this compact city. High point, viewing the famous reversing rapids that cascade into the amazingly tidal Bay of Fundy. Next day, Halifax, capital of Nova Scotia. Another bus tour, this time through Halifax to the striking, tiny fishing village of Peggy's Cove and its iconic lighthouse. The wind was incredibly blustery. Hard to even stand up at times.
The third day sounds almost biblical. We're at Sydney, largest city on Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. The weather is shocking. Dale and I shelve our plans to walk into the city and check out shops, cafes and museums. Too wet. The alternative, spend time among the plethora of temporary stalls and market booths set up dockside. So that's what we did. Regrettably for Dale, I don't do markets, nor do I handle bustling crowds. So, while market-loving Dale checks things out, I secure a seat at a cafe table, ensuring Dale has as much time as she likes to buy Sydney out.
We did it.
Happy to wait a while and armed with my ever-trusty iPad, I while away the minutes until Dale texts me to indicate where she's waiting for me. Not wanting to lose my seat amid a bustling swarm of humanity, I stand and look around everywhere. I do this many times. The minutes tick by. Where is Dale? Texts fly back and forth until almost in choreographed synchronicity, we both turn around to find that for the past 15 minutes, we've been sitting back to back with each other. Talk about having each other's back.
We did. So how can you get your own adventure-packed copy of MacWanderings? Best option, type in lulu.com, lulu.com, into your browser of your computer or smartphone or tablet. And once in, just type in MacWanderings into the search box and take it from there.
As I said earlier, there's two options. The hard copy paperback of MacWanderings, $25, or the ebook for $15. You import that ebook and you can read that on your Kindle or Kindle app or on Apple Books and some other devices. I've got it here on my own iPad. But there's also a third option, a little bit dearer for the paperback, I need to say, but you can also purchase it, both formats, from Amazon, amazon.com.au. If you have a Kindle or the Kindle app, the whole ordering, downloading, installing process is at its most seamless. So you've got all these wonderful options.
So here we have MacWanderings. Zany chapters like, what ridiculous screaming!
The attack of the holy killer otters.
Anyone for turtle soup?
Boomwhackers in Iona Abbey.
Piloting the battleship.
And this one, bird catching atonement theory on Jeanette's Pier, which happens to be in North Carolina.
There's hopefully something for everyone. And hopefully be amused and entertained along the way.
So we'd like to thank you for tuning into the launch of MacWanderings, the truly weird, wonderful, wacky and worrisome travel adventures of David
and Dale
MacGregor. Believe me, read it and see for yourself and you'll see what we mean. God bless.